Welcome in, everyone. We are playing Death and Taxes once again. Death and Taxes is been made by Placeholder Gameworks and published by both Placeholder Gameworks and Hawthorn Games. If you would like to grab a copy of this fantastic game for yourself, I would suggest clicking the Steam store link that I have thrown into the chat and grabbing it for yourself. Do it. It's great. I love it. Let's continue on with day 22, shall we? This is just our stuff coming in from Mortimer's. It gets reset every time we relog into the game. Fate is possibly in his office. He's been kind of in and out lately. He did take the weekend to himself. We have all of our Mortimer stuff at the desk. I bought it all. But look, the archivist is downstairs in the library doing whatever it is he does. And the bar is not open. Let us get to work, shall we? Yep, day 22, the last week of the game, I believe. We can turn this off for now. This is the state of the world at the moment. Everything's on the up and up. We've got third stage nature, third stage wealth, third stage peace, and I believe second stage population? Not entirely certain. Our current effect, nature, and population are what we magnify. Oops, we're not voting anything right now. But let me ensure. Are you still working? I don't know, let's find out. Exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare in the chat. I don't care what the vote does, but vote just to see that Reaper Beep Boop is awake and running, please. And thank you. You've got so many seconds. Looks like we got a Reaper Beep Boop awake in the chat. Good job, Reaper Beep Boop. Good job. Thank you, chat. This looks kind of cute. I'm currently playing Cyberpunk. Awesome, Dragon. That's awesome. Now then, let's read the news. See what happened, or what our effect from yesterday was. The Daily Moon says, look at this complete idiot farmer who got crushed by their own tractor. Oh, poor thing. Unidentified body found in a lake, accidental drowning presumed. Oh dear. IT firm dealing with massive data breach lawsuit caused by a careless worker. We know who that's from. Oh boy. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Oh. How is the Daily Moon even continuing? Apparently, the unidentified body was actually the guy from the Daily Moon. The anomaly claims another victim, this time a city official, found dead at the construction site. I think the mob may have something to do with that, actually. Let's find out what today has. Today is simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths today. 2 humans have to die. New discoveries await. Fate. 2 humans have to die. That is what we must do. We've got 4 people. Let's find out what's going on, shall we? Just gonna scooch them up here so we have a little bit more work room. Cage Robson, 25, food courier. Cage just started as a food courier for some extra money. Their life changed at a supermarket. After tapping a customer on the shoulder, they were struck by an intense vision. Since then, they've tried to convince everyone that an omnipotent being walks among humans, loitering in stores, asking people to sign a petition about it. Ah, so it also registers a change of vote, too. Interesting. Yes, interesting indeed. Let's find out if we know anything about his effect on the world. Nope. We know nothing about Cage except his description. Well, recent food courier Talk to some kind of being, possibly. Rayan Vargas, 41 journalist. Rayan, otherwise a solid and stalwart journalist, has an obsession. They adamantly claim they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerge deep from within the autumn mist, searching for their lost beret. Interesting. What is this journalist's effect on the world? We don't know. No clue. Alright. Lissa Markovic, a 47-year-old housekeeper. Lissa loves to engage in gossip. They have a binder full of information about the people living in the house they work at, and a separate binder for all the people who visit. Most of the information is sensitive and used to blackmail the wealthy, and they do it all for their children. You sent me a photo of your character in Cyberpunk? Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the journalist is a reference to something. Your character looks awesome, Dragon. Freaking badass. Let us... I don't have a vote going, so that did not do anything. But let's see what her effect is. So if she lives, population goes up, but wealth and peace go down. If she dies, wealth goes up, but peace goes down regardless. So... that's what she do. Remember, 2 of these people have to die. Lillian Kerr, 39, climate scientist. Lillian hails from a small village on the coast where they spend their early years studying, theology? Theology? Not entirely certain. It's all Latin to me. This later inspired them to turn their attention towards global matters, to the tendinous, interrelated networks that make up our planet. Basically, something about plants. If he lives, nature is fantastic. If he dies, wealth goes up and nature declines. And that's what we know. Ah, the study of fish. Okay. Yeah, you definitely went with cyberpunk goth style. In a sort of pastel sort of way. Dragon. Alright, well, 2 of these people have to die. Chat. Does he live or does he die? We know that this is his effect. Exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare in the chat. It's up to you guys. Oh, come on, chat. You tied it. What am I supposed to do with that? Fine. I will make this decision just because chat can't seem to do it. I say he lives. Next up, Lissa Markovic, who loves gossip and blackmail. Put your vote in now on whether she lives or she dies. There are less bad things that happen when she dies, but it's fine. Do what you please. Vote now. But we don't know the magnitudes. I mean, we don't know the exact numbers, no, but we do know the effects. Well, she is set to die. Goodbye. Oh, peace is being negatively affected. But was peace ever an option? I don't know. Rayan Vargas, a stalwart journalist who may have seen the Headless Rider. Does he live or does he die? We have no idea what his effect will be. Vote now to find out what this man does. Will he live or will he die? We only need one more death, so the next... whatever your vote here means the other person auto somethings. You guys picked death. Now we know that if he had lived, nature would have gone up and peace would have gone down. And because he died, population went up and peace went down. Peace is still in third stage, but it's on the decline now. Which means that we auto-spare poor Cage. Because only 2 people must die. His effect on the world is if he had died, wealth goes up, and because he lived, peace goes down. Whoops. Peace took a hit today. But here we are. This is the state of the world. Any existential crises today? Nope. What does fate have to say? Are you actually in the office today? Oh, he is.
Grim?
How was your break?
Adequate. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever.
Sorry, have I offended you somehow?
You? No, Grim. You have not. Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, exactly.
We said the thing, guys! We said the thing!
Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job.
Indeed. I'm gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna bring up the hypocrisy. That's rude.
No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
Good night, Fate. Yeah, I said the thing. We got paid. Woohoo! So we'll scroll down to dear Mortimer's just to say hi.
Yo ho ho! What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
Literally nothing, it seems. Hi, Mortimer. Just came to say hi. Goodbye. Time to go to bed. Another day, another time to balance out the state of the world. This is the state of the world. This is our effect on the world. Ooh, we got 9 today. What's the news? There may be hope for our planet yet. Scientists on the verge of a breakthrough that may help the dwindling fish population. Nation's wealthiest prosecuted as damning information surfaces at the house of a dead housekeeper. Cage the rage! They're real, I tell you. Saw them with my own eyes. They had glasses and suit and everything. Oh dear. Oh dear, fate was wandering about. Hey PP, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. Love you. Alright. My modest excuses, Grim. Right. The situation is that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes? Because you are a skeleton. Go with the flow. Toodles, fate. We really... Our quota for today is quite literally whatever we feel like. So let's try to balance this shit out, shall we? Yeah, he was a bit on a walkabout. Alright. We don't have any requisite number of deaths, nor any requisite number of lives. So it's just whatever we feel like doing, really. Just gonna get our workspace set up. Nope. There we go. We got 9 of these bad boys to get through, so let's see what we got. Unemployed MeTuber philosopher. Chad quit college several years ago and started making MeTube videos in their parents' basement. 80% of the content is about philosophy and 20% critical analysis of why they got dumped yet again. Oh, Chad. If he lives, peace goes down. If he dies, wealth and peace go up. Does he live or does he die, guys? We're just gonna go. We have no quota no craziness to look for. We're just going with the flow. So does he live or does he die? Tell me, chat. Tell me true. What is it you wish me to do? Oh no, the rhyming has returned. The early days of my stream were full of rhyming. It was awful. Excellent. He dies. Oh, look at that. Peace is now on the rise again. Fantastic. We have Hector Hernandez, 84, retired. For nearly 50 years, Hector produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that revolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and honors for their many good deeds. Alright, what's the stitch about you, Hector? We don't know. We don't know. So, does Hector Hernandez, who has produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows revolving around being nice to people and making the world a better place, which they have won numerous awards for, do they live or do they die? Chat, you tell me. Exclamation mark, die, to kill him, exclamation mark, spare, to let him live. And then afterwards, we'll find out what his effect on the world was. I see Dragon is being contrary today. You tied it. You made it my vote. Dragon, are you trying to sow chaos? Fine. He lives. His effect on the world was thus. If he lived, everything got better. If he died, wealth and peace would have taken hits. I have made the correct decision. Kathy Kowalski, a 33-year-old nurse. Born to migrant parents, Kathy was expected to go far, but never became a doctor. They toil long hours at the local hospital and love their job, while not being gentle with needles around old patients who accidentally touch their butt. When not working, Kathy lives in a tiny apartment doing laundry, sleeping, and eating takeout. She sounds pretty alright to me. Her effect on the world is, many question marks. Does Kathy live or die? Chat, you tell me. Does she live or does she die? We do not know her effect on the world. All we know is that she ensures that old people who accidentally touch her butt does not enjoy their time with needles. I see how you are, Dragon. I see how you are. Sowing chaos, making me make decisions. How evil. Oh, she gets to live. Fantastic. Bloop. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, her effect on the world is thusly. Because she lived, nature went down, but wealth and population went up? And because if she had died, only population would have gone down. Interesting. That was the better choice. Nature is now in the negatives. We'll have to balance that out. All right, next up on the chopping block is Trey's Collision. 36 Smuggler. There isn't a thing Trey's won't smuggle in or out of the country. Whatever it is, they'll find a way. Drugs, guns, endangered animals, antiques and artifacts, even people. They have no scruples, no hidden principles. They're just a smuggler. What is his effect in the world? If he lives, wealth goes up but everything else goes down. And if he dies, nature and peace go up, wealth goes down. Remember, we are amplifying nature and population, so this could balance out our declining nature, but as before, and so continuing, what is chat's vote on whether he lives or whether he dies? It is entirely up to you in the chat. I am letting my viewers, my chat, make decisions for me. Because that's how we play this game. It's really not, nor is his position as a smuggler. It looks like you have let him die. Alright. Death. Death becomes him. And look at that. Nature is recovered. Perfect. Alrighty then. Ishir Malik, a 39-year-old dairy farmer. Ishir noticed their cows were acting strange. Then the milk starting to getting a green tinge, and the taste could only be described as like licking a battery. Despite the protests of their spouse, they're always keen to investigate any and all oddities life throws their way. Well, Ishir, what is your effect on the world? Shall we find out? We don't know. We don't know, but I have a strong suspicion this dairy farmer is has acidic milked cows that may in fact be they may have been probed by aliens. Does he live or does he die? It is up to you. We don't know what his effect is on the world. I'm going with die because I suspect that if he lives, he'll spread disease. That's fair. That's fair. He could be detrimental to nature. We don't know. Some people are both ways. This is true. This is true. Until we mark him with the marker of death, we won't know. We have one single oops. We can reverse a decision. Once. Well, he's set to die, so here we go. I have killed him. Nature goes down, population goes up when he dies. Nature goes up, everything else goes down if he lives. So we just have to balance out nature again. We'll be fine. Alrighty then. Ethel Stone, 64, retired. Ethel has been happily married for nearly 40 years, extramarital affairs notwithstanding. They consider being a grandparent their most important role yet. They try to be cool, but have trouble understanding why some of their grandchildren aren't allowed to eat meat or peanut butter sandwiches. They don't understand allergies, apparently, or vegetarianism. Goodness. Let's see what Ethel's effect is on the world. We don't know. We do not know. Well, chat, does Ethel live or die? You tell me. We don't know what her effect will be, but it's up to you to decide whether we have life or whether we have death. Exclamation mark die. To kill her, exclamation mark spare. To let her live. These are the commands for Reaper Beep Boop to tell me what it is that you want me to do. Kids are involved. I'm betting if she lives, at least one of nature or minus nature or minus population. Yeah, you're probably correct. And remember, we are amplifying our effect on nature and population right now. So, for better or for worse. Well, you have marked her for death. Let us see what her actual... So, because she died, peace was negatively affected, but wealth was positively affected. And if she had lived, nature and population would go up, but peace would go down. How very odd. Well, would chat like to oopsie her? Does chat want to oopsie her? Now's the time to let me know if you would like to go oopsie. Try again. I doubt the numbers are that big. Well, wealth skyrocket, or no, the numbers of her death are not that big because we're not amplifying those. So, but we could amplify putting nature back into the up and up, and also amplify population as well to be even more positive, because I'm not entirely certain that this is third level. Actually, no, this might be third level population because it's got all the little diamonds here. We might be third level up all the way around, but now nature is in decline, so we might see the tree go down a level. Eh. You guys don't want to waste the oopsie, I won't tell you what to do. It's fine. Just saying, it's an option. Next on the chopping block is Giovanni Collier, 26, office drone. Giovanni didn't expect to spend much time with a printer scanner copier as they do. It's old, slow, and unreliable. They dream of one day destroying the printer scanner copier with a baseball bat. Meanwhile, they've set up a penny skimming program inside of their company computer network. Oh boy. His effect? Unknown. Unknown. So, chat. Does Giovanni the office drone live or die? You tell me. We do not know what his actual effect will be until after we've marked him. Well, copiers are bad for nature, but penny skimming is bad for wealth. Yeah, but we're up on wealth by like a lot. We could take a hit to wealth and be fine, honestly. You want to spare the office drone? Maybe someday he will get his dream of destroying that printer fax copier? I have worked with those types of machines. They can be temperamental. I mean, he's just skimming off the top. He's a criminal. It's fine. Maybe he'll break it. Wouldn't that be the day? Wouldn't that be lovely? Let's change the music up. Ooh, that's lovely. Well, seems he's living. Nature up, wealth down. Wealth up, nature down. Yeah, that's really it. Nature's still in the negatives, but now wealth is on the decline as well. It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright. Next up is J.B. Solomon, a 26 sommelier. Who knows all about wines? J.B. largely doesn't. They've been lazy at learning the minute differences between grape sorts and other aspects of vinification. Lately, JB has started to claim that the headless rider is stalking them around town. We don't know about the sommelier. Does he live or does he die? Chat, you'd let me know. We don't know what his effect is on the world at all. He's just a dude. He's just a dude. But the headless rider is stalking him around town, apparently. It's quite possible that it's fate. It's quite possible. We don't really know what's going on, to be frank. Well, it looks like he's set to die. Goodbye. Wealth goes down, population goes up. Population goes down, peace goes up. Alright. Last but not least, we have Glory Magnesium Halberd, a 42-year-old historian. When still in their early 20s, Glory harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general, up until the point that they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest in societal issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. Cool. His effect on the world, well, their effect on the world is unknown. One last chance. Live or die. He's a historian. He was very opinionated in his youth, and then he got better. We know nothing else. Plus peace due to stabilizing influence, but who knows? Who knows? Well, he gets to live. His effect was wealth and peace go up, or nature and wealth go up, but population goes down. All in all, this is the state of the world. Alright. Well, we have spared 4, we have killed 5. That is what we've done for today. Thanks, chat. Good job. Moving on. Oh, existential crisis is here.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff?
I'm a skeleton?
You've been clicking around for quite a while.
No, my hands are fine.
Ah, you have the fortitude to keep on with the grind until the very end. Must be why fate chose you instead of all the other candidates. Lost souls.
Thanks for caring?
No problem. It wasn't that easy getting you here. To the office, where you belong.
Excuse me? Hello, Fate.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
I think they're important and meaningful.
But is it enough? Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone.
Uh-oh, Fate is off the rails.
In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale, yet also exceedingly similar, copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions. While the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive, ever.
But we could help them experience these things?
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Does it make a sound?
Good, yes. Imagine that. Life reduced only to some human vicinity. The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I don't really agree with what you said. I don't disagree with what he said either. But if, just like the tree making a sound, falling in a forest where no one's around to hear it, people just living their lives in a speck of a ball in the middle of a vast universe, just let them live. Just let them do their thing. I don't really agree with what you said, I think is the closest answer I have to what I think about the matter.
Then you have much yet to learn. Good night, Grim.
Do I even get paid today? I did. Not that it matters, mind you. Unless we've used an oopsie, I have
Mind
nothing
you,
to buy.
'Tis an utmost pleasure to see you again.
And Cerberus' den only opens on the weekends, so I can only spend so much money. Alrighty then. Time to go to bed and start a new day. Back to work. I am doing my job, thank you. This is what we're affecting, this is where we're at. Peace on the rise? Adversarial nations Altern and Wizkagrad enter diplomatic negotiations inspired by Mr. Hernandez community. Wealthy man destroys printer scanner copier at the city square. A powerful environmental message for sure. Nurse wins prestigious award. There's more to medicine than just doctors. Welcome to Our History, a new series on the structures behind the shifts and changes of society. Ringleader of trafficking ring mauled to death by a tiger they smuggled into the city. Well, that smuggler got what was coming for him. Anomalous explosion in the countryside. Local cows seem to exhibit strange behavior. Uh-oh. We have 2 profiles. Grim, we have very few incoming profiles for today. Something is quite amiss. Keep your wits about you. 1 human has to die. Be thorough. Fate. Just 1. We have Carrie Haven, a 32-year-old botanist. Gardening is Carrie's favorite pastime and also their line of work. They enjoy growing edible exotic plants and experimenting with different recipes. They are also an expert in natural poisons. Don't know what their effect will be. Sarah Yoren Gray, 31 cultist. Sarah is the leader of the Sun Cult. They're also the treasurer and the editor of the newsletter. They're also the only member of the Sun Cult thus far. Most of what they do is praising the sun whenever possible. We have no idea what either of their effects are. One of these 2 people have to die. Do we kill the botanist? Or do we kill the cultist? Well. Does the botanist live or die, chat? Whichever choice you make for this person, the opposite choice will be made for the other profile, the cultist. We do not know their effect on the on our snow globe, so live or die. Does Carrie Haven, the botanist, live or die? You tell me. Wow. You said die. Population and peace go up. If she had lived, nature and population would have been put in decline. Those poisons are ominous, and the worst that the cultist will do is cause a global movement of people who spend their time sunbathing. Well, let's spare her and find out what her effect is. Nature and peace go up. Wealth and population go down. If she had died, nature and peace go down, wealth and population go up. So we put nature back on the rise. That's really it. That is our choices for today. We are done. Pack it up. Let's move on. Boop. No existential crisis. What does fate have to say?
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out why. I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Could just be one of those days.
I never did understand what that expression means. One of those days. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters.
Or we can skip it if you're not feeling up to it.
Yeah. Does it really matter? I cannot tell anymore. I am not sure what I am supposed to do right now. So, I guess that is it. Good night.
By not bringing up his novel, we may have prevented terrible things from happening. No worries, Dragon. Enjoy your lurk, or your AFK, or whatever. Mortimer, we're just gonna come in and say hi, okay?
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Aw, that's very sweet of you to say, Mortimer. I appreciate you too, man. You have nothing to sell me, but still, we gotta say hi. Alright, time to end the day and begin yet another. It is day 25. We are getting to the end of our run. This is the state of the world. This is our amplification of it. Let's check the news, shall we? The Sun seems awfully pleased with all the praise it seems to be getting of late by EcoWatch. Municipal gardener found dead in their own home. Cause of death unclear. I'm going to assume poison. Research into bloodstain pattern analysis shows it's actually pseudoscience and has 0 merit. Interesting. Will superstar racer Miguel Salk bring home another trophy for Cosmopolis City? Oh no. Oh no. He's in the list. Well, let's find out. What does our letter say? Watch out. Chaos abound, Grim. Balance today according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Choose whoever you want. Whatever works. Fate. Another day where we are left to our own devices, chat. Another day. Alrighty then. I'm just gonna... We get to choose on our own merits. So, first up on the chopping block, Harrison Stewart. A mysterious capitalist. No one knows much about Harrison. Their history and identity are both mysteries. Most often they are seen moving around in a wheelchair, barely speaking a word to anyone, although it is known they once helped a lost detective. Is this Batman? Is this Batman? Well, let's see what his effect on the world is. If he should live, wealth and peace continue to go up. If he should die, population and peace go up, but nature and wealth are negatively affected. We already have wealth in the decline, and we amplify the effects of nature and population, so please be aware. Yeah, it sounds suspiciously like a reference to someone. There are no negatives if he lives, however. So, chat. Live or die, you choose. Live or die. Now remember, no negatives if he lives, some negatives if he dies. The choice is totally up to you. Are you thinking Batman Beyond? Yes, I'm thinking Batman Beyond. There's the possibility that this is he has replaced the detective has replaced him situation, which is a reference from elsewhere that I can't think of offhand. Isaac Circo. No, it is not my first playthrough, but I did not stream the first time I played this game. So this is my first streaming of Death and Taxes, but we are in New Game Plus. But welcome in. Thank you for joining us. You have missed the current vote. The vote has been left up to me because of the tie. I'm gonna let this man live. I don't know what he's up to, but it's fine. Whatever he's up to, he's up to. All right. Next up on the chopping block, Florian Fresno, 37, a medical examiner. This game is so hard, so you can do this so well at your first try. Yeah, no, it's not my first try. I've played through it a couple of times. Florian's work focuses on bloodstain pattern analysis, which in our news apparently was debunked as a pseudoscience. But they also lead a parallel life as a vigilante serial killer hunting down murderers who've escaped the justice system. This diversified portfolio keeps them very busy, leaving scarcely any time to relax. I believe this is a reference to that show, The Serial Killer Who Kills Serial Killers. Dexter. Yeah, Dexter. I'm pretty sure this is a Dexter reference. Let's see if I know his effect on the world, shall we? If he lived... Nope, I don't know nothing about him. We've never had his profile before. So chat, I leave it up to you, exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare. Does this man live or does this man die? It is entirely in your hands, and this is how you get to play with me. Yes, you've arrived to watch an ending. There are multiple endings to this game, Isaac, so, it's only because I've never had this particular profile come up in my game before, so I don't know what his effects on the world are, because I've never had to make this decision on him. As soon as I have marked a box, we'll find out what his effect is, and if we decide that it's too terrible and we don't like it, we can use this single-use oopsie to fix it, so... Oh yeah, no, I'm aware. The snow globe tells many things. Well, he's set to die, so goodbye. That was the bad sound. So population went up, but peace went down? Or wealth would have gone up and peace went down? We amplify the effect of population, so we do not amplify the effect of peace at this point in time. So as you can see by the snow globe, we're still in the positives all the way around numbers-wise. This is not a terrible choice, so it's fine. He can stay dead. Next up on the chopping block is Pietro Cosimo Alale. Pietro comes from a family of soldiers, as he is a soldier, going back several generations. As such, they felt they had little choice but to follow the same path and enlist. They are now returning from their second tour in Faradin, though they're really not into this whole military thing at all. If today is the 25th day, you should be okay. I think there's no way you're going to the bad ending. As I said, there are multiple endings to this game, some of which are worse than others. Some of which are better than others. Apparently the best ending in the game is the most difficult one to get, so there you go. If he lives, peace goes down, because he's a soldier. If he dies, wealth goes down. For whatever freaking reason. Yeah. Let me get this light in the proper place. If he lives, wealth goes up and peace goes down. If he dies, only wealth goes down. We do not amplify wealth, but we have recently got it back into the positives. And we don't amplify peace, so... But we have taken hits to peace already. So, you guys know the drill by now. Put your vote in the chat with the commands that Reaper Beep Boop knows, and we will get there. You have 56 out of 60 achievements? Wow, that's a lot. And some of those achievements are just like hidden conversation topics in the game. Those 4 are really hard to get. Yeah. It's... You have to have been through enough profiles that you can find out what profiles are what so you can balance it properly for one thing or another. Like, getting the very bad ending is super easy in this game. Just kill everybody. It looks like we are sparing this man's. Nice. We're still on the up and up here, so there we go. We have killed 1, spared 2 so far. Miguel Salk. He was in the news. Will he be able to bring home another trophy to Cosmopolis City? Good question. He is 32. He's also a theoretical beekeeper on top of race car driver. Miguel has always dreamt of becoming a beekeeper, but for some reason, perhaps due to a fear of sharp objects, has never pursued their true passion. This in turn has led them to becoming a very successful race car driver, an occupation they unfortunately hate. They'd rather just live quietly with their bees. What is your effect on the world, my mans? Let's find out, shall we? If he lives, nature goes down, but wealth goes up. And if he dies, nature and population go up. Well, chat, you know the drill. Tell me what I'm doing. Which button do I put? Which button do I clicky? You tell me. You think it's a mercy? The race car driver, Malik Salk, who's also a theoretical beekeeper because he doesn't actually keep any bees. Malik Salk, or Miguel Salk. All right, well, he's 100% getting killed because you guys have decided this. Boop. He did. Nature is happy. One last person to go through. Renee Shaughnessy? This is possibly Scottish, possibly Irish, and either way I'm gonna butcher it terribly because I'm tragically American. She is a 27-year-old teacher. Renee teaches languages and literary criticism to high schoolers. An arduous task, all things considered. I agree. They have an interest in education science with the aim to upgrade the teaching methods of other teachers, as many of the old-timers are not up to date with modern approaches. Nope, he's not that person, whoever you thought of. Her effect on the world is as follows. If she lives, wealth and peace rise. If she dies, wealth is negatively hit and peace rises anyway. I don't know why that affects peace, but that is what she do. Please, exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare in my chat. Let me know. Should she live or should she die? You tell me. Chat, you tell me. Worth nothing that this game is stupid cheap on Steam right now. I just grabbed it. Anyone interested? See what you think. Exclamation mark game in my chat will give you the Steam link to go to directly and pick this game up if you so enjoy it. For those of you who've already gotten the game, like myself and Isaac and Trav now, congratulations, enjoy. I hope that you enjoy this game immensely. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Oh, she gets to live. That's so kind of you guys. Look at that. We are so in the positives here. And so with that, we end the day with 3 spared lives and 2 killed. Thank you everyone for participating in our judgment of these people. We were able to choose whoever we want. Fate is going through an existential crisis, apparently. But let's go see what the end of the day brings. Oh, we got existential crisis of our own.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
Success, despite everyone trying to trip me up.
You yourself included.
Okay, you may be kind of right.
Yet, against all odds, here you are. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
The thwarted one seems quite resigned.
I know. You crave for conflict instead? Let them be in their sorrow. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
I will be seeing you.
Wait, what? That's our line.
Hehehe. Silly existential crisis.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct. So, how was your day?
Keeping the chaos at bay, creating equilibrium, you know the drill.
Grand. You have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak. Apologies. Inappropriate humor. All right. I guess that is that. I am at a lack of words.
What about the daily review? No. Yeah, I'll just leave. I'll just leave. Take care, Fate.
Good night.
Good night. I even got paid. Fantastic. Alright, a hop, skip, and a jump down to Mortimer's just to say hi, because I bought everything.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
I have too, Mortimer. Don't worry about it. I bought it all. Even the cosmetics. So it's time to end the day. Another day, another dollar, or coin. It's the 26th. We have 3 days left in this run. We have 3 profiles. Ooh. Here is the state of the world as we know it. This is our magnification effect. The usual. Another painfully regular day. Everything is in balance. You can try and keep it that way unless 2 humans have to die. P.S. I forgot what I wanted to write. Fate. 2 humans must die out of the 3 that we have. Medical examiner identified as a serial killer refuses to surrender, shot in the ensuing firefight with police officers. Chief of CEN television network considers story of serial killer would make an exciting series. Yeah, Dexter. Dexter becomes a thing. Well, someday he'll have another gerbil. Fear warranted. Superstar racer Miguel Salk dies from hundreds of bee stings. Oh dear. The bees got angry. Government attempts to pass law that punishes bees for being murderers. I don't think that's gonna go over well. The bees do not give a shit. The economy mysteriously getting better. Fantastic. Higher educational standards help bring peaceful solutions to simmering conflicts. Ex-soldiers soon to release a tell-all semi-autobiographical novel about their experiences at Faradin. Well, good for that ex-soldier. I'm glad we saved his life. Alrighty then. We must kill 2 people. Let's see what we have here. Freddie Osborne, 43, an unemployed poet. Freddie has been homeless for a long time, ever since they escaped their abusive home. They have always felt like keeping on the move, never settling down until they found poetry. Now they go to all local culture and charity events. Still unemployed, still a poet, still homeless. What is your effect? We don't know. We do not know. Alright, chat, live or die. Do this unemployed homeless poet get to live? Or does he die of exposure? Very tragically. "'Tis up to my chat. Whatever you wish to do, you may." I do love the music in this game. It's very good. It was tied. Chat has decided that I must vote. I see. I don't see the problem with a poet living, so here we go. What is his actual effect on the world? Let's find out. All good things. Would have been terrible if he died. Congrats. Alrighty. You missed it, Dragon. Ryo Kobayashi, a 35-year-old politician. Ryo has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents were mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? Let's find out what his effect on the world is. If he lives, wealth and peace go down. If he dies, wealth and peace go up. Alrighty then. Now is the time to vote, so get it in. Do we want wealth and peace to rise, or do we want wealth and peace to fall? Live or die. You decide. I'm just here to push the buttons. Dragon is out to cause chaos, I see. Isaac, if you want your vote to count, you better get it in now. Just saying. Oh, and hey, those of you who are just lurking in my chat, I love you guys. You guys are the best. I know that chatting in my chat is optional, that you being here, it just means so very much to me. So don't think that I don't know that you're out there, lurkers. You are loving life here on Twitch, and I appreciate you. So this is my reminder that you are wanted here, regardless of whether you talk to me in chat. In any case, it is time for him to die. Goodbye. Alrighty then. With that being said, last but not least, this Anthony Rover must die because 2 people have to die. He is a 27-year-old IT technician. Anthony is a nice guy, working at a failing startup of a friend. Often they walk their golden retriever around at the local park, meeting other dog owners. They're happy to help anyone with their tech issues, expecting little in return. Maybe only a nice warm meal, but if that happens to lead to more afterwards, they won't say no. Well, Somebody has to die to hit the quota. If he lives, wealth and peace go up, and if he dies, wealth goes down, but peace still goes up. So, he has to die. It's fine. Goodbye. Our wealth is still in the positives. We're good. We've hit quota. This is the state of the world. Everybody is in the positives. This is our effect on the state of the world when we mark profiles. We're good. This is where we leave it. No existentialism for us today. Hello, Fate.
I do not understand it. I do not understand what went wrong.
The cat answers with a meow of uncertainty.
I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening. Time is running out.
Something wrong?
Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Oh, Fate, you couldn't control me. Hi, Morty.
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things differently?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. All right. And there we are. 'Tis the weekend, I believe. Yep. So we'll get to go to Serby's Den later. Here's the state of the world and our effect on it. What's the news? Young IT technician found dead. There must be an error in this code, grieving friend says. Aw, poor tech bro. Alright. A matter of balance. Balance, balance, balance. This word, balance. If you must repeat balance to yourself enough, the word eventually loses all meaning. Quota for the day. The calculations show that 2 humans have to die today. Well, it's a balance, Fate. Jeez Louise, Fate. We must kill 2 of these people. For good or for ill. They must die. Alright, let's get started, shall we? Dane Real McCoy, 43, a podcast comedian, sad person. Dane is basically a default human with few to none bells or whistles attached. They just sigh a lot and are often grumpy, or just sit in a corner silently. It may be their secret way of coming up with jokes. They're the originator of a comedy podcast about bad films. Alrighty. We know nothing about whether or not what his effect is on the world, so we will find out after we mark his sheet. But it is up to chat to decide now. Oh no! Dragon, why would you do this to me? I can't even let chat decide now? You must make me decide? Fine. You spend the channel points, I'll let you do it. I'll let you do it. I will decide. And I decide, with my little eye, that this man must die. No, you know what? I recant that. Why does my oopsie not work? There we go. I decide he lives. You left it up to me, Dragon. This is what you get. Now there's no oopsies. Nope, he gets to live. I've decided. This is what happens when you leave it up to me. Shouldn't have done it. There's your chaos for today, Dragon. Alright, which means the other 2 people get to die. Let's find out what all about them. We have Marianne Seafelt, a 37-year-old crime scene investigator. Marianne makes grievous puns on crime scenes constantly. While making the puns, they usually also slowly remove their sunglasses. This behavior doesn't hinder their professional abilities at all, though they often actually find the biggest clues mid-pun. May's running this following the instructions to the letter. Look, I was the queen of the vote for that person. What is their effect? Should they have lived, peace would have gone up and population would have gone down. When they die, multiple things go down. Does anything go up? Nope. Nope. Goodbye. Peace is now in the decline. Alil Nanetti, 30, scholar. A true scholar, Alil is trying to integrate different disciplines in order to uncover the truths of the world. They live the life of science, searching for the universal theory of everything. It's not going very well, as there are many holes yet to be patched, but that's what makes it fun. Do we know anything about their effect? Nope. We will in a moment. Ho 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 ho. Peace goes up, but wealth and population go down. Population would have gone down either way. There you are. There is your chaos dragon. This is the state of the world. Hey, Mr. Scrake, welcome in. Thank you for the lurk. I have no idea who this CSI person is, but she and her sunglasses sound terrible. She is definitely a reference to a show. It's not CSI. I don't remember what the show is, but you can find a gif of that guy everywhere. Here we are. That was the day. This is what you've done to me. Oh, existential crisis today.
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
Enjoy the modding, Mr. Scrake. It could all turn bad at any moment.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder and beauty.
Oh, I didn't watch it either way, Trav. I just know the meme. I guess that's one way to look at it.
Don't believe me? That sounds more like a you problem, and not a me problem. You're the one talking to a mirror, after all.
And you're the
In
one talking
conclusion,
back.
Good job overcoming your greatest challenges. High five!
I'm gonna slap the mirror.
Oh, you're just going to leave us hanging? Real nice. To be honest, you should get out more. But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working. But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm. I guess what we're trying to say is, keep on doing the same thing, but better. Was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
Almost on Act 3. Descender girlfriend, yeah. Well, that's our existential crisis for the day. How's Fate doing up here?
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late. Nothing to do now.
Lady Poddington adds a sound of compassion.
Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter. Grave.
Do you think Fate has a mesmerizing voice, and why yes? I think his voice actor is very good indeed. That's all I have to say about that.
Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia. It all flows. Unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent. I am resigned to be here forevermore.
Okay.
Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged. It will be clear if you truly belong to this office. Have a good final rest, Grim.
Alright. Gotta go visit Morty. Hey,
Time's
Morty.
running out, friend.
Is it? I mean, we're all dead here. It's fine. See you later, Morty. Hey, Serby.
Hey, if it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Heck, has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago.
Couple hours ago, sure. That's how long they think I've been playing this game.
I heard from the rumor mill. You've been doing excellent work. The world is more or less stable. Humanity lives and prospers and all that. Heckin' great.
Thanks. I tried to do my best.
Gotta say, the reputation of the office is well deserved. You keep your nose to the grindstone and bring in the good results. We've got a cause for celebration! Cheers to your first successful month. A month of grind behind that desk. May it be followed by another one. And a month after that. And a month after that. And another month after that. And a month after that. Until infinity. It never stops. Excellent, right? Oh, what can I get you?
A drink,
Sure.
please.
What's your poison?
No, we have a standard alcohol now. There's death and taxes as well. Those are both new. I'm gonna go for death and taxes.
I still haven't got the balance of this one quite right. It may need a bit more tinkering.
It's an odd taste for sure. Delicate pastels mixed together with verbosity, braced by an underlying secret code. Mysterious melodies linger in the background. There's an additional flavor of dramatic articulation, which ties it together in a bizarre blend. Well, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Lil Reaper. Fate doesn't ever come down to Serby's bar.
What ho, matey! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands.
Nice to see you up here, Morty.
Friend, seems ye have done excellent work this time round. This world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair.
Thanks, I manage. Somehow.
Aye, a labyrinth deftly traversed. I commend ye for the accomplishment. Ye have brought humanity as close to the ideal as one can get. For now, we gaze upon the gates of utopia, unbarred. Can they be held open?
Unlikely. Nothing lasts forever, right?
Not ye, not humans, not time itself, not even old Mortimer. 'Tis the call of oblivion. Ah, rejoice in your success, matey. Have a final drink and be merry.
Sounds like a plan.
3 cheers, friend. Hurrah! May the sun always shine on your bony arse. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
See you later, Morty. We could get another drink, but I've already decided on our drink, so let's go back. So that is all we have to spend our money on. To the vast day, the final extent of this particular game, or at least this particular run. Excuse me. Into the drawer with you. Death and taxes. I wonder if this spirit stole all the taxes. What does our breathalyzer say? Nothing. We just have this floating around. Don't even know what it does. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see here. Investigator dies accidentally stabbing themselves through the eye with the temple tip of their sunglasses. Oops. Bad Film Podcast voted #1 comedy podcast at this year's Cosmo Arts Convention. Congrats, guy. Okay. What are you doing? One last word. Here we are, the last day before your ultimate evaluation. A day just like yesterday and the day before that. Time flies, does it not? 2 humans have to die. Again. I guess this is it. Fate. Alright. We have 3 humans. 2 of them must die. Can I stick you in the drawer? I can. I guess he'll just hang out. We have Martin Vidok, 22, a conscript. All Martin wants to do in life is be creative, but harsh reality has forced them against their will into a situation they have no control of, until they return from military service, that is. What is your effect on the world? If he lives, wealth and peace go up. If he dies, they go down. Next on the list, Paola Delamoire, a 55-year-old philosopher. In their youth, Paola was a successful bank robber, finally getting caught after their 8th robbery. After spending a politically fueled 10-year prison sentence, they emerged with unique insights. They've been teaching at the Institute of Deconstruction of Central Cosmopolis University ever since. Well, if she lives, we don't know, and if she dies, we still don't know. We have no oopsie. Oops. Adrian Del Gallo, 25, a pool cleaner. Adrian's dream is to become a trophy partner to a rich person. To achieve this, they make a living cleaning rich people's pools, hoping to be noticed when scrubbing without a shirt on. Ah, it's always the pool boy, isn't it? Is this... It looks like it may be the spirit of your drink. Yes. I don't know what he does, though. He just kind of... hangs out. We don't know what his effect on the world is. The only person we know for certain is Martin. So, does Martin live or die? Remember, whoever gets spared, the other 2 will die. Oops. I closed it before we get back to it. Exclamation mark die or exclamation mark spare in the chat. It is up to you guys to tell me what to do, unless of course you use channel points or tie it. Either way. If he lives, he has an effect that is positive, and if he dies, he has an effect that is negative, and we don't know what the rest of everyone else does. So, does he live or does he die? It is up to all of you. I'm getting a little crazy now that we are near the end of this run. Apparently he's living. Congrats to him. That does mean the other 2 will die. But we've spared his life. Taxes, hang out over here. Alright. So. The philosopher must die. Her effect on the world. Because she died, peace went up, but nature and wealth went down. If she had lived, nature still would have gone down, wealth would have gone up, and population would have gone down. Alrighty then. The pool cleaner drowns in a pool. How sad. If he had lived, peace would have gone down. Because he died, peace went up. This is the state of the world. Technically speaking, we are in the highest, best stage for all 3 of these stats, and only peace is on the rise. Everything else is currently in the decline. I don't believe this matters much. Our drink, death and taxes, did literally nothing to amplify any of that. So here we are. Yeah, all stats maxed up. Ecology, peace, health, prosperity, I guess is what the 4 stats are called. But I've been calling them nature, wealth, population, and peace, which is essentially the same thing. Right, I'm gonna put some YouTube on while I play some Cyberpunk before I head to bed, hun, as I'm gonna take my meds soon, so I want to get a bit more Cyberpunk in before I do. Have fun in Cyberpunk, enjoy your time, do whatever you need to do, Dragon, but thank you for being here. As always, you are a lovely, wonderful human being, and I hope that you feel more yourself soon. If you want the achievement of all endings, you just have to max just 1 of 2. Interesting to note. Well, anyway, this is our choices that we are confirming for the day. No existential crisis. I think we should probably visit the bar.
Hello, the Grimace returns to our humble establishment. You know, nothing much happens on Sundays, but you still keep dropping by the den. Say, you got the hots for me or something?
Nah, I just enjoy the friendly company.
Oh, you can be quite friendly for a destructive antagonist. Well, enjoy another lazy Sunday. What can I offer you? Sure, what's your poison?
The heat death of the universe iced coffee, please.
Guaranteed to keep you energized until the last ever star in the universe blinks out of existence.
The sweet and icy overtones of the mixture block out the bitter, earthy taste of the coffee. Be honest, coffee really does taste like dirt. Yet, as the frozen cubes clink against your teeth, this whole endeavor feels distinguished and hip at the same time, just like the end of the universe. Well, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
That pun was so shit my bones turned to powder. Mortimer's not really here, so just ignore him. We can, however, say hello to him.
Aye, the end is nigh. Tis been quite a run, hasn't it?
Oh, we visited Mortimer every day. Hold on. This is the Lethian Obliviator. Is used to remove grievous mistakes, meaning it erases whichever mark you made on a profile. One use only. It is technically a widget. We have more than enough money to buy it. It is literally the only thing that I can buy at Mortimer's, assuming I have ever used it. It is now on my desk again. Hey, Fate. How's it going?
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed.
What went wrong? Everything's going just fine, isn't it?
Yes, the world endures, against all odds. I cannot believe it.
What, were you secretly trying to end the world or something?
Yes, I thought it would be fairly obvious. Eventually, at least. The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity. Not a bit.
And I foiled your whole thing?
Exactly. You must understand. I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away. Now, here I stand, alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
I can give you freedom. I can replace you.
Grim, that is not how this whole structure operates. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
Maybe it's time for a change. Evolution.
I do not know. Maybe what you say is correct. I lost my way, and humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks. Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, enjoy your final hours as a drone. Soon you will sit in my stead.
You're welcome, Fate.
I will withdraw. Accept my own fate. And we will not be meeting again.
But what's left for you then? Aw. He's not even going to tell us that he is just going to run off and die. Boss battle? You built up your stats up, so you should have a good chance against the BBG. Ready, steady, fight! That's not that type of game. War changes. Finish the game with the lowest chaos in peace. Nations united. Mankind surpassing biological limits. Humanity transcending. As you become the new keeper of world order. Bye, Fate.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course. Otherwise, 'tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Well, chat, this is the middle of my week. I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. So give me a follow and put on notifications here on Twitch if you would like to continue to follow me. But I am a variety streamer. I stream games with story. That's my thing. And I do a variety of different types of games, so you never know what's going to come up next on my list. However, if we would like to continue playing Death and Taxes for the rest of the week and go through a whole nother run, it took us about 2.5-ish streams to do it so far this week, and it'll probably take us the rest of the week to finish off this run. Do we go for a new chance? Or do we go back to the menu and look over what endings that I have acquired in all of my time playing, both streamed and prior to streamed? I would like chat to weigh in. Ultimately, I know that it is my call. It's my stream. I choose what I do here, but I'd like to hear from you guys. I realize that this is a lurk-friendly stream, so if you're just lurking, if you're AFK, if you are just hanging out while you're doing other things, it's fine. You don't have to let me know, but I would love to hear your opinions on the matter of whether or not you'd like to see more Death and Taxes, or whether we should consider wrapping this up with my final thoughts and move on to something else tomorrow. I do have another game lined up that is not at all similar to Death and Taxes, though it is still a very serious in concept. Mr. Skrick says that it's my call. We can try for a particular goal, says Trav, if we want to get real focused. Now that everybody in my chat who participates knows what the deal is. Isaac, you're new here. You're welcome to weigh in. I'm always happy to make new friends, of course. I know that you came because of the game, not necessarily because of me, but I'd be happy if you stuck around. Everything is optional, obviously. PP, thank you for lurking again. It's always lovely to have you. She's a Psycho Phoenix and we love her. Oh, you guys are not helpful. Me making decisions, you know how much I hate it. If you've been here long enough, you know absolutely that I hate making decisions. But I make decisions for this channel all the time, so really, I'm a hypocrite. You know what? We may as well finish out this week with Death and Taxes. So I suppose until the end of Friday, we will be playing this game. So a new chance has appeared. Let's go. Let's skip the intro. We know how it all works.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken. What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 19.
So, for reference, guys, the last time we played Death and Taxes, we were spawn number 18, which means that I have played this game. I have done 19 runs. This is my 19th run. So this is the 19th run of the game. This is how many times that I have played it. So this is why we are a new game plus. Not my first go around. Not by any extent of the imagination. Yeah.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
This is the vibe. Now go up to 69? Nice. I'll think about it, but I don't know if I want to play it that many times. I think I'll run out of content, honestly. Let's see here. We were polite but laid back before. I think we're gonna be all-knowing this run. We meet again.
We, have not met before. Are you feeling well? Anyway, welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes?
Extremely. I'd like to get to
Gallows
work
humor, you
right
see?
now.
Right, yes. Clear?
Yep, absolutely. Let's go.
Oh, the commitment. Yes, onward to your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
All right. All the crap that I have just chucked onto my desk. Piggies in the desk. Best newcomer in the desk. You can stay in the desk. You can actually go in this desk. I still have the taxes. That can go in the desk. Cerberus's Den also can go in the desk. Let's see here. This toy can go in the desk. In here we will have our calendar. Our phone. Nope. Our oops. This can go in the desk. Alright. Put this back up in the corner out of the way. You can go here. Put this back up in the corner of the way. Here is my vote book. Here is the state of the world. Currently, everything is crap, but on the rise. And, here is the breathalyzer for how we affect it. My flip coin. It's in the desk. We just closed that. We don't care about that anymore. All right. Here is our note. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on the humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. 1 human has to die. Send me the files by fax after you've made your decision. Good luck on the first day, Fate. 1 human must die. Who are we today? Is there a particular, I have never done a run where I have focused on one single, stat to the exclusion of all else. So, if that is how we want to go, we could do that. Do we focus on nature, on wealth, on peace, or on population? It's up to us. I've never done that run, but we have a Vivian Kennedy, 52, a music teacher. Vivian works with children with learning disabilities and helps them learn musical instruments. They also sing in a choir. At home, Vivian takes care of their 4 wonderful cats. Her effect on the world is unknown. We also have Ronald Kershid, 29, a firefighter. Ronald has been working as a firefighter since their late teens, pledging to give their life to protect the people of Cosmopolis City. In remarkable physical shape, they have been organizing athletic events for communities all over the country to raise awareness for fire safety. Their effect on the world is unknown. Who lives and who dies? And do we even care about the quota? I think that everyone whose name starts with an N or later in the alphabet should be sculled. M or lower gets spared. That would mean both of these people would die. Maybe you should do that in your game. Children with learning disabilities or fire safety. Chat. Does Vivian live or die? Get your vote in now. Exclamation mark die if you want her to die. Exclamation mark spare if you would like to spare her life. You guys get to decide. Mostly because decisions are hard, yo. She's a crazy cat lady. Alright, she gets to live. So saith chat. Her effect on the world is nature goes down, but population and peace go up. If she had died, wealth would have gone up, population and nature would have gone down anyway. That's where we're at. Well, she lived, therefore this man's gets to die. Nature, if he lived, everything, nature would have gone down, everything else goes up. Because he died, nature went up and peace went down. As of right now, the only thing that we have is population and wealth are on the rise. Nature and peace are not. Death likes cats. I agree. Well, fate likes cats. Fate likes cats. We don't have any news because it's the very first day, so that's it. That was our choice. This is where we're at. No existential crises. Nothing to buy at Mortimer's.
Welcome back, good customer. 'Tis nice of ye to visit me emporium again. Though I may have little to provide ye.
Never mind those other options. You want to buy my award plaque?
Nay. You're taking a piss, right? Why'd I ever be interested in utter junk?
Come on, it's for best newcomer.
Aye. I know what 'tis for. Ye think I haven't seen a mountain of them before? Every single new Reaper. Be off and return when you're ready to do business again.
Oh, Mortimer, you didn't have to be so salty.
Oh, the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
Yeah, I know what you're up to, so let's skip this.
Me? I am to check your work and educate you on any errors. But if you are so confident as to know better than me, all right, let us see how you manage. Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work. A new day awaits. Off you go now.
Got paid. There we are. You know what? Let's change our lookup. Let's go with one of the sets. We will take off the hat for the time being. We could be the boss, the director. We could be a magical girl. We could be a rebel. Are we okay? We could be a bird person, an ancient bird person, an eagle-ish bird person, a hubris bird person, a quack of a bird person, a vulture of a bird person. We could be a gray cat, a kawaii cat, a go-get-'em tiger cat, or a fancy cat. We could also be the knight. We could be a plague doctor, a crow, going to a masquerade ball, a little bit steampunk, in a war that never changes, or a chimkin. We could be Anpu. Winter could be coming. We could be Foxy. We could be the goodest doggo, or a jackal. We could also be a stealth jackal. We could be a pumpkin. We could be on fire today. We could be the Pumpkin King. We could be rotten. Or starving. Or just simply a winter vegetable. We could also be a Sugar Skull, a Bruja, a Dia de Muertos. We could be Sandy Claus, or a Noche de Muertos, or Smiley. You know, smoking kills. FYI, chat. That gives you lung damage. Miner's lung is a terrible thing. We could also be very alt as an alternative, or Gerald of Rivia. I suspect that being a great old one should have better perks. We could be an extra slimy. We could have some pigment going on, or just be full on pop art. Or skin, full of skin. Yar. Classic bonehead. Bit of corpse painted on it. Flower power, my dudes. Golden. We could be pretty. We've already been a poltergeist. Alright, I'm gonna go with the great old one. Maybe figure out the suit first. I believe business... I believe just another job is the default. We do have the business version. Destiny. Pop punk. Salesman. The Undertaker. Queen. Street punk. Lit. Hello, Joe. Death in tuxedos. Bow ties are cool. Archangel. Hardcore. Old timer. Hot dog. Pineapple. Manny. King of Halloween. Ah, the Stone Cold classic. We could be God. We could be anonymous. We could be Pearlesque. Red Christmas. Vampire. Wild. A witch. Actually, I think ritual might suit best. Yes, yes, ritual. The great old one, ritual. Let's see. Is there a hat that would coordinate well with this? Let's find out. This one's not bad. I think it's the page boy cap. Has all the colors in it. This is what we look like now. Now that we've wasted time. Let's end the day, shall we? Or actually, yeah, we must end the day. Next! Time to get back to work. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Let's get into it, shall we? Local firefighter breaks neck while demonstrating impressive firefighting stunts. Aw, so sad. Alright. We have Kamala Altamont, a robotics engineer. Has been into robotics ever since their parents gifted them with a mechanical construction set for their 7th birthday. They used to work at the Space Exploration Agency designing robot rovers to be sent to other planets. They are an avid fan of violent action films. Their effect on the world is if they live, wealth goes up, and if they die, multiple things go down. What do I want to focus on? I'm gonna go for a wealth-only run. So, she's dying. You guys don't even get to vote on this one, which means the other two get to live. This factory worker... Don't know what they're gonna do, but they're living. Ah, they also commit to wealth. So wealth only run. We want wealth to be as high as possible. That's what we're gonna try and do. Everything else does not matter. Perfect. And last but certainly not least, singer-songwriter Stuart Pendulum, also known as the Count. Well, they get to live. And they will contribute to the wealth. Fantastic. Wealth is on the rise. Population does not matter, but wealth is on the rise. That's all we care about. That is my choices for today. Let's go.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
More or less like the previous time.
Oh, you mean like yesterday? Yes, I suppose so. So, did you follow the rules properly?
Yes, I am following your rules.
Wonderful. It is nice to see one so driven. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
Sounds great.
Great indeed. We could use more spawns with your attitude. Rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Happy kitty. Do do do.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me, tiny abode, with your visit.
Nothing. All right. Onward we go. To work. To work. Ooh, what's the news? Industrial Labor publishes first collection of poems titled The Pain to the Worker's Impact. Critics impressed. Hi, I'm Stu. Welcome to my channel of awesome cover songs. Engineer accidentally shot by a custom-made combat robot they were building in their garage. Whoopsie poopsie. Robotics research should not be meant for should be meant for peace, not war. 2 humans must die today. Just 2. Not more, not less. 2 humans must die. Alrighty then. Let's get to work. Some of these people I think we've seen before. All I care about is wealth. Leo is a politician. He's been in politics for over 40 years. In that time, he's worked hard on relaxing government meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. If he lives, wealth goes down. If he dies, peace goes up. We don't really care about that, but we don't want to have the wealth go down, so goodbye. Freddy. He doesn't really affect anything. We only want wealth. I'll wait to decide his fate. Oliver. Identity thief. If he lives, wealth goes down. If he dies, wealth goes down. I don't like him either way. He can live. This makes me angry. Airplane pilots. Let's see. I'll decide in a moment. Cobbler. Ooh, wealth goes up. We like that. We like that. He gets to live. You get to die. We'll make you famous. And you... Well, I've killed 2 people already. You get to live. Lucky you. Two people died. 3 people survived. I'm not happy about wealth going down, but we'll get there. Here we go.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
I feel like getting back to work without having a lengthy chat.
Oh, the rush of youth. I remember it well. Okay, get on with it. I shall waiver your assessment for today. There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Well, that was easy. No existential crises. Visit Mortimer, cause...
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
He's got nothing better to do but talk to us. Onward for another day. All survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilots. Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Ingenious identity thief hired by a special investigations unit for infiltrations and clandestine operations. Wolf to present their latest at the Talbot Film Festival. It's about humanity's desire to be wild and immortal. 3 humans have to die today. Just 3 out of 5. It's fine. Let's see which 3 it will be. Alright, we have Chase, the legendary guitarist. We don't know what his effect is going to be. He absolutely loves shredding guitar solos. The more technical, the better. Their fingers pick and slide over guitar strings so fast that most cameras can't even catch up. They're an idol to any ambitious young guitarist to be. Well, I'm gonna let him live. And look at that. Because he lived, wealth has gone on the rise. That is what I wanted. That is what I expected. He gets to live. 3 people must die, though. Critically acclaimed film director. We know? Yes. If you live, wealth goes on the rise. I'm all for it. Do it. Look at that. 2nd level wealth. Let's go. All my plan. 3 people must die. So, I don't know what your effect is going to be, but you must die, Shepherd. If he had lived, nature would have gone up. Oh no, I've taken a hit to wealth. This is bad. Let's see here. Bus driver. Oh. Oh. Well, you must also die. Wealth is still on the rise, though. Not to fret. And an anthropologist, whose effect we don't know, but we will shortly. Wealth and population are on the rise. Wealth took 3 hits today, but it's still on the rise. So I'm not... I guess you living was really great. So these two living canceled out all of the negatives of these three, apparently. But that's 3 humans dead, 2 humans have survived. This is what we've done today. I'm just going for an ending. Let's go. Speed run.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work. Although you made an error with my test note, such inattention is not commendable.
Oh, right.
I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
The cat growls quietly as if emitting a sound of disappointment.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Oopsies. In my rush to just kill people, as requested.
What ho! How can me humble and not at all adventurous self assist you today?
Bye, Morty. Time to go back to work. Two humans have to die. Spare any humans with a food service background. That is on the docket for today. What is the news? Downtown traffic disrupted by a massive pileup. Untamed gardeners furious applause at the Talbot. Will the police finally do something about this highway menace? Spare food service. Well, okay. Now we have to actually read the profiles? Man. Ooh. Sigmund lives together with their artist girlfriend. They liked craft beer and biking. Sigmund's brew was voted best local craft beer of the year twice. Okay. What is your effect on the world? We don't know. Let's... You're in food service, so live. Live, man. Well, he does go for wealth and peace. Would have been wealth and, nature otherwise. Either way, you're good for my wealth, so that's all I care about. Jake, a self-prescribed chemist, loves to create interesting recipes in their kitchen. Jake's latest work involves mixing opioids and uppers. They also enjoy showcasing their new inventions at the local club scene. They're unemployed, so they're not a food service background. If I kill them, I don't see anything amiss. I just have to kill 2 people. You are not a terrible choice. So, goodbye. Alright. Absolute Speed Demon. The cruise at utterly ridiculous speeds, delivering miscellaneous packages. They could be an excellent rally driver. We've had her before. If she lives, money goes up. If she dies, other things go up. She gets to die. Or she gets to live, because she just can. I want the money to go up. Up, up, up. We're maxing it out. Another bartender. No notes from Fate in there. We don't know what he needs or what effect he's gonna have, but he gets to live because he's in food service. That's fine. Ultimately, that's fine. Do we have any notes from Fate in here? Not really. A server. He is in the service background, food service background. If he lives, this happens. If he dies, this happens. He gets to live, though, so that's fine. Any notes from Fate? No. They are a live streamer, so I do have to kill one more person. If they live, nature goes up. If they die, money goes down. Terrible. Well, but only nature is going into the negatives because of that choice. So we're fine. This is fine. Wealth is on the rise, and that's really all I care about. That's what I'm focusing on, and to that end, here we are. So, 2 people have died. I have spared all the humans with a food service background. There we go. Fate can't yell at me today. Not today, no sir. Oh, hello.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, I know what you are.
Good. Round we go again. Didn't think you had it in you. I'm sure everything will turn out different this time.
We're pals, right? Any suggestions?
Keep them guessing, and watch your back, Reaper.
Okay.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order. Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
My current choice would be to skip the chat.
No interest in waxing the philosophical? Only to perform your tasks? Grand. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Not really.
Right. It has been enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
Well, that wrapped up fast. We go to Morty's just to say hi.
Have ye seen such deals before? 'Tis ye who plunders me.
Okay, then. We don't actually have to talk to Morty anymore because we've bought everything, but that's okay. What's on the news today? Local bar explodes after bartender mistakes bottles of nitroglycerin for vodka and drops it. Oh, jeez, chat. Local brewer wins the best beer of the year competition the 3rd time in a row. Oops. New modern painting exhibition, Pictures of Happiness. Homelessness is a moral nightmare and a failure of society. Well, this is where we're at. Alright. A total of 6 humans out of 8 must die, at least 3, age 35 or younger. Spare humans with a medical background. Okay. Let's just get ourselves sorted. Oop. So that we have some workspace here. Alrighty. Astronomist. No notes from Fate in here. If she lives, peace is on the rise. If she dies, peace is not on the rise. She is not a medical background. And she is younger than 35. So, goodbye. Let's see here. H. Bob Abalone. He is 35, unemployed. He used to be a developer at the IT company Harm, but then suffered grievous wrist injury. They're living off their savings. If he lives, population goes up. If he dies, wealth goes down. No, he must live. He must live. We don't want to take another hit to wealth. Live, man. Probably a terrible idea, but here we are. Let's see here. Paravani, art history student, avid reader, no notes from Fate here. Hello? Oh, if she lives, nothing happens. If she dies, bad things happen. She is under 35. Goodbye. So that's 2 humans who are under 35 of the 6 that I need to kill. Electrician. No notes from Fate. Above the age limit. What's your effect? We don't know. What does it say? Avid electronics enthusiast, continued working as an electrician well into their retirement. Although their grandkids keep telling them to retire, especially due to bad eyesight, their love for the job will always win. I'm gonna go for live? You're medical. You're medical. I have to kill 6 people today. You 2 must be spared. I've already spared too many people? No, I've only spared 1. Nope, I guess she gets to die. We're being a little bit rebellious. Peace. More peace, because she died. That's fine. It's whatever. Alright. Michael St. James. Loves pineapple pizza. Tempting to become a millionaire. Ended up homeless. They did not lose their love for writing poems and pineapple pizza. Yeah. Bad wiring. They live if they die. It doesn't matter. Either way, we're screwed. I still need to kill people. Goodbye. Blair, I have to spare you because you're in the medical background. They have 3 different wives in 3 different countries. Yikes. If they live, money goes up, which is what I care about. So here we go for our money run. Money is back on the rise. Let's go. This school bus driver, no notes from fate. We've had him before. If he lives, bad things happen. If he dies, nature recovers a little bit. He must die because he's 35 or under, and I need that 3 of those people, and also I need 6 people to die. And so last but not least, we have a veterinarian. No notes from fate here. Her, we don't know. We should just kill her, except she's in medical. We should have killed this guy, but it's not gonna happen. Goodbye. I got my quota in. Her actual effect, if she had lived, many things would go up. Because she died, they all went down. I only care about the wealth. It don't matter to me. So that is our 6 humans who died, 2 of which were spared. Should have been both the medical backgrounds. I have defied fate just a teensy-tiny bit. Let's go. Hey, Morty.
Good patron, me ship of goods is at your service.
You got nothing. Goodbye. Let's talk to Serby after. Hey, Fate.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark times. Yet you seem to have performed adequately. How do you feel after such a day?
I was built for dark times.
Excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper.
Thank you.
Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened?
Don't you know what happened? You're in charge after all.
Yes, I am. And yes, I do. Yet what use is a reaper who cannot discern the situation from the details in front of them? Your answer would intrigue me, yes?
Maybe it was an industrial accident of some sort. It felt toxic.
Interesting. An insightful streak may yet rattle inside that skull of yours. Hmm? Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
Gotta keep him guessing. Let's go get a drink. I could talk to Gus, but... yeah, why not? Boo.
Really? That is what you're going for?
I'm the new Grim, number 19. What's up?
A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Hey now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now. You want to ask questions or something?
What can you tell me about the barkeep?
Sorry, they're hella cool.
Why, thank you. You're nothing but a sweetheart, ain't ya?
Ah, shucks. You're the only one who truly treats Gus with respect.
Well, bye. Nice talking to you.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to work anyway.
We've heard about Gus's woes. We really have. He's got a shit job, but he does it well. Hey, Serby.
Whoa, hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void. Sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new. I appreciate the antediluvian eldritch horror thing you're going for. Very tentacle-y.
Ooh, she's into us. She's into us, guys.
So, how are you liking existence thus far?
Same as last time I existed.
Aha. You're one of these odd reapers, aren't you? Always saying cryptic things.
I wouldn't say that.
Can't blame you, though. Better to spice things up. This place can get hella boring otherwise. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced patron. It's real simple. All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Do we want to do the quiz this time around, guys, or do we already know who we are? What do we think, chat? I've not let you guys make a lot of decisions. This is what happens when I take you guys out of the decision-making process. You just get to sit here and listen to me yammer on and make bad decisions. What do you think? If you answer differently, we could get a different the usual. We could indeed. We could indeed. I guess that means you would like to see the quiz again? All right. Let's do it.
Here we go. Prepare for question number 1. After being tasked with creating a computer game about dating monstrous eldritch gods, you've come up with several characters.
I've not seen them all, but sure.
Which of the possible god beings is clearly the hottest and most dateable of the lot?
So notice how we got a different question this time. So, do we want someone with mostly abs but with a gorgeous blonde mane? The blind idiot god who's at least not fuzzy. A grotesque tree with a warm heart. A one arm, eternal flexing. An ethereal beauty, if a bit translucent, or half wolf, half ram, half tank. What do we want? I know the bottom one to be a Buffy the Vampire Slayer reference. You're going for wealth, so Wolfram, since in Buffy they're the firm of lawyers. Alright, Wolfram and Heart it is.
Time for question number 2. You get to cook for a group of friends, but are lacking some very important ingredients, without which your meal will hardly be a masterpiece. From what little you can scrounge together, which will make the best topping for a pizza?
This question we did get before. We did onions last time. You think you'll get an option other than pineapple?
Next up, question 3. Almost there. You find yourself in front of a very difficult situation. Moments after having made a choice, you realize you made a grievous error. Regrets now gnaw at you for this poor decision. There are a few options for proceeding.
I regret nothing. I don't make mistakes.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, 4 is all anyone ever needs, right? You and a friend are valiant but poor warriors. You both venture out to slay a mighty dragon. It's a fierce battle. At the end, your friend thinks he slew the dragon, while in actuality, you did. When asked, what will you do?
This is a new question. If I just rid myself of the friend, there will be no questions.
We got it. Let me just calculate the results. It'll take but a moment. Combative, antagonistic, despotic tendencies. Heck, I've got the perfect brew for you.
Literally what we got last time as a description.
Let's go for 4 centiliter cinnamon whiskey, 2 deciliters apple juice, and 1 whole lime properly squeezed. Next up, a splash of hot sauce and a splash of lime soda, with a side garnish of cinnamon caramel crystals.
Literally the same description we got last time, even though some of our answers were different. I don't really think this fits my style.
Quiz tells no lie. I think I'll call it Armageddon Punch. First one's on the house.
Down the hatch. The drink burns with the fierce and energetic taste of 1,000 suns exploding, wiping out countless civilizations with their decaying breath. Space-time warps in on itself, brutally folding dimensions down into a singularity that ignites under the unfathomable pressure. It's almost a death-changing experience. Could have been worse.
Heck, an understatement of the century! Now what else can I get you?
We can wipe out the effects of the drink if we want to. By getting another
Sure.
drink.
What's your poison?
I would like a tax on the beach,
Who
please.
doesn't love some accounting on the beach? Yeah, the calculator may get sandy, but so what?
Alright. The drink hits you like the ripped current of an ocean. It pulls and drags, eroding away your essence, one grain of sand at a time. Yet you also taste the mischievous playfulness. A few moments later, you feel like you're lying within an endless dune, buried deep like the royalty of old. Alright, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, that is the only thing we can spend money on, and we have. Let us continue, shall we? Thousands suffocate in sleep after gruesome toxic spill lays waste to community. Authorities investigating corruption at Carrier Corps due to worst industrial catastrophe in history. More victims found. Toxic spill claims the life of another homeless person. Slithering in are lizardmen pretending to be municipal officials. Possible advances incoming in alleviating wrist damage could prove very helpful to programmers. Local electrician electrocuted after cutting wrong wire. Heartbreaking. Villagers weep after a horde of crazed mice destroy the cheese supply of entire village. School bus driver on a stroll struck by a drunken driver. Well, some of that was us, some of it was not. This is the state of the world. It's mostly death and destruction outside of all of our wealth. We are amplifying wealth and peace. 2 humans have to die, spare humans who seem helpful against the troubles. That is what we must do. We have 6 people to get through. So let us begin. Alright, Jerry, you're a kidnapper. A creepy kidnapper. Have we had Jerry before? Let's find out. If he lives, less peace. If he dies, wealth goes up. Let's go. I want that. Yes, yes. Excellent. Citra Pascal, a cashier. Takes all the shifts at the coffee shop they're physically able to take. No little fate tests here. If they live, these things happen. If they die, population goes up. I only need to kill 2 people. I don't care about population and peace. Act 2 Ordainment Altar buff has been modded. Nice, Mr. Scrake. Congratulations. Good job. Pat yourself on the back. Scam artists. No notes from Fate. If they live, wealth goes down. If they die, wealth goes up. That's what I care about. This guy gets to die. That's all the people I can kill today. Make down artist. Dang. They're going to negatively affect my wealth, and I don't like that. But they get to live. Well, it says 2 people have to die. It doesn't say no more than 2 people have to die. Pee-pee! Welcome in! Love Shack indeed, baby. How you doing? How's things for you? Fine, you can live. You're an assistant. We don't know what's gonna happen. You're gonna live. So I've already killed my 2 today. Oh no, everything is on the rise. But wealth is on the rise, and that's what matters. We don't care about anything else. And last but not least, an esoteric self-help mentor. Who does things for money. Unfortunately, if she lives, money goes down. I don't like that. But I've killed my 2, so there you go. The only thing in decline currently is nature. Everything but wealth is in 3rd stage, is in the lowest stage, is in lowest stage. Wealth has gotten into stage 1, so we've completed our things. We killed a scam artist and a kidnapper. Woo. Do I want to change my drink?
Need ye cures for ailments or a trigger to ward off a curse?
If you had any for me, yes. But as you do not. The plant is in. Yo, plant department, represent!
Who? Where? Dunno what you're talking about, Sonny.
I know you. You're a plant department reaper.
Oh boy, our fame has traveled far, and we didn't even have to leave our desk. What are you bothering us for?
No reason. Just wanted to say hello and then leave.
Works for me. Let's not meet again, Sonny.
Bye. Alright. Do we want to stick with the death and taxes?
Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Anything I can get you? Sure. What's your poison?
Or, I'm sorry, tax on the beach? The gin and tariff. Nah, that's
What
fine.
else you got in mind?
I'll be going.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Mommy milkers, if you please. I wish, but nope. Oh, existential crisis time.
That wasn't so good, was it? It's okay. We can figure it out, make it work. crisp and clear like the azure pond at the forest glade.
I'm just getting started, and this time I've got a plan.
Fate the clueless. You won't get waylaid again. The world trembles with the revolutions you will bring forth. It's very close, Grand Reaper. Be seeing you.
Okay, bye.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
It's all going according to plan.
Interesting. Yes, your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. Now then, before the assessment, let us look over your daily conduct. I see the required profiles are all here. Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty. So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise.
I don't really do this for the money, you know.
Of course, we do it for the excitement of paperwork. Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation.
I have 19 of these.
Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow.
Piece of cake.
Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall. As such, your 7-day evaluation period has concluded. You have passed. That is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Until then. Onward. We will end the day, but this is unfortunately where I must end my stream. So thank you guys for joining me with Death and Taxes. Let us check out the gallery. I have found the ending for High Peace, the ending for Low Peace, the ending for Chaos, the ending for Utopian, the ending for Takeover, the ending for Usurper, the ending for Low Health, and the ending for High Health. You will find that I have not done Low Prosperity nor any of the wealths. There are 3 other endings, one of which is much easier to get to, the other 2 of which are very, very difficult. We are going for High Wealth. That's where we stand. But anyway, this is where we end my stream. So thank you guys for joining me. I'm May and I stream Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern US time. Follow and put on notifications to know when I go live. Alternatively, you can go to Blue Sky for updates and my thoughts on whatever game I happen to be playing at the moment. I'm trying to do more things on social media, and if you guys want to get into the discussion, that is where you can go. So come chat with me on Blue Sky. That is my current social media of choice, shall we say. I have a YouTube channel for all the VODs, so if you have missed anything in today's run of Death and Taxes, including the ending that we got to previously, feel free to pop over there, and as soon as this VOD goes live, subscribing and ringing the bell will let you know exactly when you can go and watch it. But my playlists are there for you guys to have my company anytime, day or night. Whether you're working, cleaning, cooking, sleeping, whatever it is that you need company for, the playlists are there for you. In any case, I do raid my friends, and this is my raid message. You're welcome to copy pasta that along or use any love, heart, or raid emojis that you desire, because I'm happy to support all communities here on Twitch as I go to raid a friend. And if I don't have a friend to raid, I'll go make new ones. let's see here. I do have a few choices. I think that we will go say hi to Psycho Phoenix, aka PP. She's playing Final Fantasy V at the moment, and let's go say hi to the lovely, lovely girl because she's amazing and wonderful and always very sweet to come hang out in my stream as well. So I hope that the rest of your Wednesday and also the rest of your week, if I don't see you again, goes quite well. That you have an enjoyable afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is that your time zone is. I hope it's wonderful for you. And I hope to see you again tomorrow because right now we raid in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.